video is going to be a little bit of a flashback to 2020, to this upcoming year, 2021. And this is something that you've maybe have saved throughout the year, or this could be the perfect opportunity to maybe tweak your frugal ways to make sure that you could do better next year. Hi, this is Susie J. Cobwebs, and today we're going to start this tradition to see what we could do, good versus bad, in the frugal world and what we did throughout the year so we can step 2021 in the right foot. Well, this is the left foot, so the right foot. This is Terry the T-Rex. I just thought he was the cutest little thing. This is like one of my impulse buys, and I really gotta watch on them. But I just thought he was like the cutest little thing. This is Terry the T-Rex. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button or the like button, because that'll help me out, please. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming to my videos and sharing the time with me. I really appreciate it. I really didn't want to feel like I was flooding the waters of the YouTube channels whenever everybody was doing flashbacks. So 2020 and 2021, this didn't have to be in the beginning of the year. There was no set schedule. There was no set rule that this had to be in the beginning of the year. So I just thought this could be a different vlog for throughout the year, because regardless, we still got to go through it, and we still got to make our goals so we can make sure that we are accomplishing them, just like Terry is. The reason why I'm making this video is to make sure that we can look back on the different things that we did great at being frugal, but then maybe there are some things that we need to improve on. This is how we're going to focus on being more frugal in 2021. Now, let's get down to 2020. Well, we all know that 2020 was a little bit of a game changer for a lot of things. Amongst a lot of the things that we were doing, I think that this actually changed a lot of the day-to-day functions slightly, at least for me. I can't say for everybody else. One of the things that worked out financially for me was the fact that I really didn't have to spend money going back and forth to work, which this was about an hour and a half, both ways, to go to and from work. Now, at this point in my life, I didn't feel the need to have internet and cable at my home. It's not that I couldn't afford it, but it was almost the fact that I worked on a computer all day, and by the time I came home from working my overtime and driving home and making sure that I went to the store and got everything taken care of, and by the time I made it home, honestly, I didn't have time to work on the internet or watch TV or stream something because I was exhausted. I didn't think that that was a really good frugal investment for me. So I know a lot of people thought that was strange, but I have to look out for me, or my man and I. So he is not tech savvy, so this really didn't affect him any. He was purely content watching his movies on his DVDs. So when COVID hit, my full-time job required me to work from home. I had to get internet and cable because that came into a bundle, which in turn, that was more cost effective for me to do that than to just get regular internet. I have been sent home since March of 2020 with my computer and my internet, and I've been home ever since. Where this really worked out was the fact that the amount of money that I was saving going back and forth to work was roughly the same amount of money that I'm going to pay for my internet cable bundle. So basically that really canceled it out on each other. What actually was really nice was the fact that instead of paying day by day or week by week to put gas in my car. This is one lump sum that was coming out of my bank account because it was a cable bill. My car doesn't really go anywhere other than, once a week. Another financial bonus that happened was the fact that, okay, so I do work from home. This means I am not driving my car, which in turn I am not using the extra gas and the wear and tear on my car. This also lowers the impulse buying that you are going to do on your way home. We all know that impulse buying doesn't happen. We all know that most likely if you have to go into a store for that one thing, we are not going to get one thing. You are going to buy $50 worth of things, even though you only needed one. And 9 chances out of 10, you're probably not going to get that one either. Because then you have to go back to the store to get that, and then you're buying and you're spending a lot more money. So here's a little fun fact. Impulse buying is a sensor in your brain that if you have to stay away from. So you could be a minimalist or just being frugal. This is just something simple. Like, think of it this way. Out of sight, out of mind. Basically, that's what it comes down to. Or the facts that are staying out of the way of the stores that could potentially make you spend more money. This will also help your impulse buying. And just a quick note here, make a list of the things that you need at the store and go to the store for those particular items and stick to your list so you don't have to have this impulse buying, because then you are spending more money than what you really need and you can use your money elsewhere. This is how I ended 2020. Now, this didn't seem like it was a very productive year, but really it was. It was setting me right where I wanted to be and where I needed to be for 2021. Let's jump into 2021 and we are going to be on the right foot. Just like with Terry. He's going to be on the right foot. A lot of things really didn't change in my day-to-day living because obviously I'm still working from home because of COVID. However, there are great ideas that you could save more money and add more money to your savings accounts. Like what I'm saying is there's a place where you can keep adding extra money and get throughout the different challenges that I have on this channel, and you will see that you will be able to save more money if you are able to stay at home or if you are able to get extra savings in your account so you will be better. Having a goal in mind is for you to save money, not for the impulse buying that you need to have a brand new car or the all expensive vacation that you need to attend. Not that you can't go on vacation, but this is only a temporary clause to really get to what you want. Although this stinks that the luxury items are shut down, like for example, dine-in restaurants, attractions to visit, some beaches or shopping malls or fitting rooms for that matter. You can't get into them because of what's going on. Even though this is only for your own good health, this is also places that you could save money. You will see that I go on vacations throughout the year, but they are very cost effective of where we go, how we spend our money. While I still work from home and everything is shut down, this is a great opportunity to put more overtime on my plate. I know that you're thinking, you're like, is she crazy? Like, no, not really. But this is my thought process. If I'm going to work from home, I can't do anything else. Why not do the overtime? This is also going to help out with your pockets and your money, your financial status. And this is also going to make you hit your end goal. Here's a small disclaimer here. I would only do overtime that your body and your mind allows you to. I don't want to see you burn yourself out for something that could have been prevented. This is why we need to stay healthy, and you need to do your overtime in the manner that your body and your mind is doing good, so we can also fight this pandemic too. So that's just like a little small disclaimer there. We need to also learn to live within our means. I know that's easier said than done, but after the bills are paid and the groceries are in and in the right spots in your refrigerator, freezer, in your cupboards, if there's any type of extra money that is left, that's a bonus. This does not mean that you need to go have an impulse buying spree. This also means that you could maybe possibly find something that is maybe good for the house or good for you and your significant other, that is practical and functional, that you think that you need, that will help your life out even more. I am still working from home, and my car only goes about 1 to 2 times a week out of the garage, just to make sure that it's still in good running condition. So you want to make sure that you keep everything in sync, even though you may or may not be running it. This way, we are not struggling with day-to-day stuff just like the rest of us. So here's a question for you. How do you feel your life changed because of this pandemic? How did that affect your financial goals? Write them in the comments below so we can try to help each other out and try to get more ideas of how we can strive to have a better financial year. If you like these videos and you want to see more of these videos, by all means, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that post notification button so you could see videos like this whenever I post them. And to the next time, love you bunches!